Greetings, my fellow foxes. This is Fox Coop presenting to you today WWE 13 screenshots. Now, here you can see Sheamus, pushing Mark Henry into a barricade. Now, this could possibly mean fighting backstage, or maybe fighting outside in the crowd. That last time that was seen was SmackDown versus Raw series. It was where you could fight outside, and here you can see, Chris Jericho. Well, obviously that's part of his entrance, so that means his entrance is going to be in there, obviously, as well as he's going to be in there in the game. Even despite the whole suspension thing kind of going on. So it'll be interesting to see how the entrance will look, because obviously how they explode, the explosions go off, and how he comes out. So I'll be looking forward to seeing his entrance. The next picture is showing CM Punk dive onto Chris Jericho yet again. So Chris Jericho is there yet again. And it shows that the character models have improved. It still looks the same, to be fair. I mean, I know this is kind of just images of how the gameplay would look. We don't know about the modes or anything else yet. So I'm guessing that they're just updating their engine, and the crowd still looks the same, and I guess that's something that could be developed on in the future, even though it's just something quite minor, as the attention should be on the ring itself. I mean, the crowd, they can do whatever they want, zip their soda, but so the attires look pretty good as well. The next image, and it's showing CM Punk, his entrance. They've got the mini Titantron, as you can see. Titantron, they acquired all of that last year, where they had everything. The belts look much better from last year as well, so they look the same, bigger, not like miniature toys. And I'm guessing he's a bit more fluid now in terms of entrance, the characters. So it's just improving a bit on WWE 12, because WWE 12 was such a difference from WWE, from the SVR series. It was something new. So I guess it's just focusing more on the theme. And when I'm talking about the theme, next to the next picture, it leads to the Attitude Era. Now, it's good because they're combining stars, such as the old school Undertaker, Mankind, there's a Hell in a Cell, and they're kind of colliding them with these superstars. Now, you're probably thinking, why couldn't they have made another game for it? Well, I was thinking that, but then I was thinking instead of just having a seasonal game, like, WWE 12, it had something to it, bigger, badder, better, but it didn't have like a theme to it. So I guess they want to add a theme to it to make it more interesting, as well as just including current stars. And they wanted something unique as well with the Legends part of it. So I think that's going to be it can be a win-win situation, good or bad at the same time as well. And here's Big Show Mark Henry. Now, we know this occurred last year. Now, this could be a cutscene, this could be part of the gameplay, which I can't really imagine that, or this could be a mode where you have to do an objective, and basically it's part of the match, and this happens. Maybe it could be possibly part of the story mode, or possibly just part of like a new mode, maybe, where you're doing rewriting, redefining like WWE Legends of WrestleMania. Maybe that could be linked with the Attitude Era, because they do have the arenas of the old school Raw is War arena, and you can see they have the old school WWE symbol at the bottom. And obviously Stone Cold's stumping a mud hole in Mankind, and this is obviously an old school arena, and it just goes to show that this game is going to be offer a lot more variety, and it's going to try and intertwine the new generation with the old generation. So maybe this could potentially foreshadow anything in the future actually happening in WWE, because the reason why WWE 12 became WWE 12 instead of SVR is because they've kind of drifted away from the brand extension kind of thing, and you can tell really of how Daniel Bryan's just versing CM Punk, and he's from SmackDown. But anyway, this picture is Raw is War Arena. Now, I'm really looking forward to it. They hopefully have the main Titantron. I would honestly love to see SmackDown as well. Heck, I would love to see the fifth one of SmackDown around 2002 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, and then I think it changed in 8 to change in 2008, obviously when they went HD. and there's some next HD arena. So this looks really good. You know, I'm guessing, you know, they got the whole equipment, the tires. You know, I like to see another Stone Cold attire with him wearing a white t-shirt, you know. And then you have old school Undertaker hair, his entrance. Now this looks like, you can definitely tell that this is an old school arena, because you can tell by the symbol as well, at the bottom, the logo, WWE logo. So you can definitely tell they're paying attention to the detail, and you know, that's just brilliant. So these are a few screenshots revealed, and this is just CM Punk, you know, on the cover, and you know, the whole Revolution kind of things, and obviously it's got WWE Attitude on there, so that looks quite nice to see, made by THQ obviously. And well, at least ain't John Laurinaitis on the cover, but you know, this version cover looks a bit more cartoonish wise compared to WWE12, but you know, it's nice to see a unique and different cover, and it's nice to see CM Punk on there after some of the work he produced last year, especially with his promo and Money in the Bank. So anyway, thanks for watching my video. This is Fox Scoop, and I'm over and out.